I gotta see. So this one's supposedly pretty hard. It looks pretty hard. Bangaro's kind of stuck on it. Oh god, I didn't realize the start is this heinous. Time to lag. Population growth is so slow on this level. Meanwhile, how bad is their start? We're going to have to interrupt this as soon as possible. How bad? We'll probably on Team Castle until we can expand more. Growth is so slow on this. See how much we're getting outgrowth here. Dang, this level's going to be really bad. I'm not sure Castle's the strategy. I need more pop happening. No, there's the knight. Wait, no? Okay, screw that land. Go to the next one. Oh, let's build near people, too. Oh, here he is. This is a problem. Yeah, we have to prevent them from getting knights. I mean, this is... He doesn't have a lot of health, though. His reactions are too good, though. Here comes another. Damn. He's got too much. This is too much. Damn. Doesn't have a lot of health, but shit. Wow, I don't even... Damn. Yeah, I would honestly just skip. I would just skip this set of levels. Oh, oh, I thought my game was stuck. We're just gonna get torched here. So, do we just attack from the beginning so that he can't do spells? Is that what's supposed to happen here? Because now I have no mana. Yeah, that's all I could think of. You'd have to go a lot more aggressive. Can't let him get knights. This is too. This is. You're never gonna. I mean, I can't. I can't hold them underwater. I'll give it one more shot. So this is the fastest growth. Almost got the flood though, but I just don't think flood's really gonna help us much. I forced him out. Go to the leader thing. Get him as far away as possible. My goal here is to get him as all the way across the map as soon as possible. That's the goal. The magnet's in the middle, right? Yeah. That'll just be our goal here. I don't even want to flood necessarily. We need to get ahead enough that I can just flood. Got him out. Great. We just have to be so aggressive on expanding. Oops. Well, that was only happening his game. He's still doing populous right now. Oh god. Oh, that's bad. Really, game? We're gonna hit both? This is a huge loss right here. Like, this is resetting worthy. How bad that is. You can already see there's a population difference. Can't even get frog on these guys. They don't have enough growth. Now we're gonna see how harsh this bull crap is. Can I get them out of their stupid holes? Yes, Lord. Still can't. The population growth at this level just sucks so much, and you see how much he's degrading just by walking. I'm gonna try to get him as close as I can. So I'm out of mana. Alright. Messed up some of it. Damn, his pop is so freaking good. This thing is so strong. Can I screw with him at all? Please. So where is this guy anyways? Oh, he's just gathering over there. That is better than the alternative. Somehow this hut has to move, and I'm not really sure how we do it. Can I gather? Just a little bit here? Please don't walk into any enemy. Get a little bit deeper, please. Oh, baby. It's happening. I don't really care about the castle being here. Doesn't really matter to me. I have to maximum screw with everything here. I lost my hut, but he doesn't have any castles anymore. No more castles. We got to get to this other side, but now we can maybe focus on growth. I don't have any mana, which is a problem, but so from here we're going to try to grow outside. There's his knight. This is where things sort of go south, but I'm going to try to play it as a buffer. Because these getting torched means he won't be able to build castles there. Like, he's only going to have this region. Meanwhile, my overall pop growth probably will outdo his. I'm going to let them just get torched. I'm going to lose a lot of peoples, but that's okay. I would like the magnet somewhere else, but I can't really do that right now. He's going to probably just keep summoning shit. But like a lot of his concentration is going to be in this section here. I don't know, how bad can I drown him? I can't drown him for shit. He doesn't drown for shit. He's going way, way deep though. Just gonna have to continuously expand here. Try to beat it that way. The proof is in the pudding here. We definitely affected his growth. We're now catching up. Because now he's focusing on gathering. He doesn't have as many settlements. But I need this thing to die, and I'm not really sure we're going to be able to do that very easily. So while I have mana, let's just focus on growth. Fucking volcano. I can't settle. I mean, I can't send them to the leader. Now what? I do not lose peoples. I mean, eventually it's got to die, but I mean, he's still got a yellow bar, man. That's really scary. But the key thing is that knights they can't take over the castle, right? They just burn everything to the ground. I don't really care about that, so just going to continuously grow and see what happens. It still has way too much health. Another knight coming. Now he hasn't actually he's screwed himself here. Because I still have people here. I can just screw with everything he has. So the problem with being on growth all the time is that you don't have, you know, this. Alright. We'll probably turn the curve here. This is probably good enough to do that. Now what? Might not be able to get anything. Can I just get the magnet somewhere else? Please grab the magnet. Fuck. Can you please grab magnet? Okay. Lost the leader. Another fucking knight. Don't have any mana. He can torch the whole map if he wants. I don't really care. But I need to stop losing peoples. I can't believe this fucking night has lasted. I just have no control over my pop, which just sucks. Because the son of a bitch is... Don't have any mana. Don't have any mana. No, I probably don't really care about this because it's going to have stuff. Not in the lead now, which is a problem. Cannot let them grow here. Another fucking knight. Another fucking knight. Yeah, we were so close. I just needed to shut this down, and this fucker's just gonna get more shit. How big's this fucker? Not that big, actually. This fucker's here. He died. Wow, we beat him down. Falling behind now. This fucker's here. Wow. Doesn't have a lot of health left at least. Oh, his knight is stuck. His knight's just gonna die. That one's just stuck. He doesn't know what to do. Where did this happen? Over here. Now we're actually falling behind. Can we, like, gather? Can we just get a gather here? And just screw up their territory? Anybody ready to gather? I'm just gonna let it happen. That's... not a very strong knight. falling behind here significantly. This is a castle removal, so we're going to do it immediately. What I'm trying to do is not let him expand out, right? But we're going to run into an issue here that, like, he's not going to be able to do... Oh, this is all kinds of bad, man. Really needed to get that damn leader. Probably should just try for it now, right? This might be the best shot to go grab it. Where is it? It might be gettable. I'm gonna maybe take a safety save here. I'm curious if this works. Curious if it works. If I can actually get there, that's pretty big. I have to stop his growth. If his growth stops, the game's over. I'm gonna actually just try it from this. This is a pretty good spot. This is gonna be able to eliminate his castles. Just eliminate the entire landscape. Uh-oh, who's calling me? had a full medical call there. But that's how it goes. This is really good. Anytime we can eliminate one of their castles for cheapy like this, I love it. This is our chance to actually catch up now. Hey, C. Collins, we're just doing this one map. Bangaro was having an issue with the with it, and I figured I'd show off my, well, not really, but to show a way to beat it, my populous talents for whatever those are worth. A whole $0. But yeah, if they're on gather right now, they're just going to slowly hemorrhage population. But you see, you really don't want to have these buildups like what I have here, where there's a strict amount of pop that's just kind of sitting without being able to grow. But the way to beat knights, if you don't really have anything, I mean, it's a grind, but you can do it. The we don't want to be too far behind in pop, but as long as we're growing faster than they're doing stuff, he just walks around, right? He can't really do that much. And the problem they're going to have is that they're going to slowly run out of pop here. Like, all they're going to have left is this little strip down here. While I mean, my dudes are all interspersed around, but they can, but I do own the map, basically. Like, if my dudes come out to try to grow, they can. I'm a little bit fearful that we're losing a lot of positioning here, though. What I don't want to have happen, I do not want him escaping from any of this. So this is getting removed immediately. As long as we have like castles on the borderland, they can't really do too much. But you can just see that he's trying to build this out. He's not going to be able to do that. Not going to allow it. This spot really needs to be a castle, but oh well, it's not. Flood is never happening on this map. And I'm going to need like some overwhelming force to go take my stuff back. That would really be the difference here, is if I could somehow get that. We're going to have to do it the really painful way, and it's they're not going to have anywhere else to expand, right? So they're going to expand into their territory. That's sort of the end game with some of these populous levels. We have a really good territory over here. Honestly, this looks pretty good too. Let this grow into a castle. And I'm going to actually do the backfill first. This is pretty much just how to beat a really hard map. Oh, okay. He's going to kill them all anyways. I don't really care. Rebuild it later. See, we're catching up again in pop. A little bit. This is basically, you never want to be in this position to have to do that. I don't even know where the earthquake happened. Up here? It's up here. Definitely want my bigger pop. So now we're actually catching up. I'm just gonna let him just deal with that. Do I really have a hut here? I do. Oh, baby. Huge. 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 Absolutely huge. Just wreck all of their things for free. He just made another hut. He is the pizza of the hut. Wow. Just gonna bring him down to a castle here. Key thing is all the border territory needs to have castles. Really here, I want to bring this down so that he can. I need this guy to go over there. In fact, I think I'm actually just gonna make sure that he actually goes there. We haven't fully caught up, but now he doesn't really have anywhere to do anything. So now we have huts in their territory because they're running out of space to do anything. So now we're really just going to impact all of their growth right here. This done. Now he doesn't really have anything, and the computer's kind of dumb. One of the things we're abusing here that people need to understand is, so he has the same control buttons you do, right? So if he's on gather, it's just like when you can get caught on gather, and if you lose a bunch of huts, you aren't able to, you don't have anyone building basically. So now we're actually in the position where stuff like that. So now he doesn't really have anything left. I'm just gonna take this out too. Oh dang, lost it. But that doesn't really matter. We're actually right on the cusp of being ahead now. And it's going to be a fight over territory, so now it's going to be quality of stuff. His knight's going to burn out. It's going to be a laggy piece of crap, but it's here. Keep going. What's funny is my most strongest area is like not even in play right now. But there's just no way with this level of map control that we're gonna lose from here, I don't think. We just gotta keep playing hard though, because they will jack us one way or another. I wonder if he only had knights, because he really isn't doing anything else besides knights, earthquakes, and volcanoes. One nice thing that partial burnt out buildings do, and I wonder if that's why they chose Japanesque this way, is that they kind of, so now he's actually beginning to lose pop. Good. He really doesn't have any other positions on the map. No, not here though. No, nope, nope, not for you. Not for you, Higgins. You're probably going to see that pop thing go down pretty quickly from here. Now that I'm ahead, I'm very less fearful of night. Okay. See if we can't Armageddon on this map. It's going to be a slog to win it. Oh, my dude won. Alright, so at this point, I think we wish to gather. We have them almost 2-1 at this point. No real need. We haven't used a save state. So it's just this is another interesting inflection point. I did not win. It's a bummer. Okay, so surely I have somebody who is now taking all comers. All right, we're at the point I wish for you to fight. Fight and settle. Oh hell no! You are not allowed to have this. Nope, none for you. The goal here is to eliminate all of their houses at this point. Can't build until... Oh, I lost. Little shit. See, now he's down 2-1. You can just tell we're winning because our mana is now growing every time we win combats. Hey, it's helping me now. It's a problem with earthquakes is they just end up helping your opponent more than they're basically a terraforming tool. They just keep losing more pop. This is still a pretty bad map. That start is brutal, man. Actual brutal start. But from here, they won't be able to cast anything. They're just going to lose all their mana. No castles. We don't allow this. Dude is like torched this entire side. Try to get some of it. Another knight right here. Man. But at this point, I have so much more than he does. I could probably just bring a big dude in and win. Don't want to blow it. And we didn't save state. We didn't load any save states. We're getting to the point that there's no other growth available on the map unless I start like going down to the nitty gritty here and terraforming like little tiny pieces. So naturally, my dudes are just going to end up inside of the. I'm just going to have them gather at this point. I don't think I'm allowed to move. I don't have a leader currently. They don't even have a leader. They just have their knights left. But once I get to the magnet, I'm just going to be able to take the remaining pop. You just see how many dudes are just walking in here. Alright, great. Light and subtle. They made this big knight, and they have like little tiny dudes now, so they're gonna lose the remainder of the map. So they're not gonna be able to make more knights or anything. Alright. Right here. This is where we're doing this. Now we're winning by almost 4-1. What a slog. Sensible streamer. You're here towards the very end of the stream. We're doing populous. I saved you having to hear the heartbeat noise. Dude has another big night. What I'm doing now is getting my leader, my magnet back. And taking over their last things that produce population, which are right here. Pretty sure like all the remaining pop, by the way, are these knights. So when the knights, because the knights can't settle, so when they're like out of people, they're just gonna burn out. Mine. Just split their entire civ down the middle. I'm pretty sure like their entire population is that. Alright. Start taking stuff out now. I'm not even sure where they have peoples left. I think literally their entire pop is, besides the one guy I just found, it was basically all in. Here. So definitely beatable. But what a terrible start. So for those that don't know, this is Ringomar is the name of the map. It's like 943 of, so it's almost the end of the game. But I mean, look at this. I played it a little bit safer. I could have been a little bit more aggressive, but we lost our magnet, and I just went, well, you're gonna make like 2 knights, and I'm just gonna break enough of your population growth. So now it's just a matter of these knights burning out, and then the map's over. Because I don't think they have any people left. I think this is it. This is literally their last hut. So just take over the. I'm surprised the game hasn't lagged harder. Because there's a lot of little huts here. But yeah, all they have left is wherever this knight is, if I can find him. Pretty sure it's the last thing they have left. This guy. He is getting towards the castle territory. He's also just going to degrade over time. But, I mean, just knowing how the bars work in this game, that's, you know, several hundred, and that's about how much red is on that bar still. There we go, I guess. Get the enjoyment of the game sounds now that Bingare is done. Hard map, but doable. I swear, the only map that I've ever run in this game is, I can't remember what number it is, but I found it on the Genesis. It's in the 300s. It's a lava and ice that you start on a volcano, and the volcano, I mean, it's I swear someone did it manually, because there's no way that the generator made that. Somebody made that. That's what I'm sticking with. It may not be true. But similar to this one, you start in the corner, except it's on a volcano, so you don't even start with a hut. So the first order of business is they already have like 3 or 5 people or something, and they're already on like flat land, and they have perfect land growth already. And your dude has to walk around at the start to figure out what he's doing. All right, this is going to be the end here. He's in castle land. I'll let him burn a few down. I don't care. I'm surprised he hasn't picked. Swamp. I'll let the swamp stay. He might just walk into it. See his pop's going down. I don't understand why he's not fighting anything. He appears to be lost. Appears to be lost. I don't think there's any pop left besides this. And seriously, if I have to gather... Where is the swamp, anyways? I don't find it. There it is. The swamp honestly only hurts me, because his thing is going to be smart enough to avoid it. It's not bottomless, I don't think. But yeah, after 1,000 settlers or something, there's some rule. I don't know. I think the power manual's wrong on this. There was an SNES thing that was like, hey, here's a bunch of games and some like guides and cheat codes. It's the Power Players Guide or something. I'll have a copy of it. Pretty interesting media, old media. At any rate, they tried to say after 1,000 walkers have been spawned, but they spawn like, they seem to, maybe it's carried over, but like, they seem to spawn more frequently than this. It's just a bunch of snails that go across the screen. On maps like this where you can't cache swamp, I mean, the enemy will get rid of it anyways. They're too smart. It's gone now. Okay, he's almost dead. I lost where he was. It's okay, I'll find him again. Maybe. You're always by castle land. No wonder he started losing. He honestly doesn't have any mana left, right? Wait a second. If he doesn't have any mana left... Oh, nope, he's still got some manas. But he can't possibly have much left. He's down on pop. Surprised he still has mana left. He is winning combats, but he can't possibly have much left. When he was in deficit, we probably could have gotten him better. I don't know, he's nearly done. Who's following the NBA play-in tournament? Wow. New games. Pigeon, a love story. Wow, this is an interesting email. Codex Mortis. 12 updates in 19 days. This is what AI-driven game dev looks like. I don't know, you gotta get online with Marici or whatever that guy's name is that made the Age of Barbarians game that Macaw keeps playing. He's like, I'll come back to it when there's what does he say, 14 patches or something? Dude's like there's patches like every day on the game, multiple patches. You got to get on that level, man. Okay, now the game is slowed to a crawl, but this is the only dude that's left, so. I'm gonna go for a walk or something after this, outside before it rains again. I'm amazed that he still has mana, but he isn't like spending it, right? He doesn't have any peoples left. This is a really rare thing to happen, by the way, that they have no people left, and it's just a knight. The knight doesn't know what to do, so the game is just actively breaking in front of our eyes. Maybe the other thing is it may not think. I didn't know if I don't think a knight has this much intelligence, but it sure turned around from going to the thing that would take it out. Because if it touches any of the castles, the game's just over. It can't do anything. Yeah. Oh, that one could go to a castle. I mean, if he walks for the next century, he'll run out of health. Lol. And here it is, map over. Wow, that lag. Well, there you go. Where does this take us? Please no more. I'm an eternal god. Okay, good. Yep. So you're beyond it, and you're in Piglet World, and 1 versus 3. You could do that. There you go. That's